Some of the challenges are just getting funding for a start, being recognised for your input into things like project grants. So I was reading over the ARUK strategy yesterday and on their website, and I noticed that they allow early career researchers to be co-applicants on major project grants. That's actually quite a big deal. So if you're going to be just named as a researcher on a big grant, that's great, you're just the postdoc doing the work. If you're a co-applicant, it means you're putting intellectual input into that grant. So not only are you doing some of the work, but you get to take a bit more ownership of it. And in order to get fellowships, in order to get project grants, in order to get that further funding, you need to prove that you have that intellectual input and that you are responsible for money and that you can, spend it and spend it wisely as well. So being recognised for what your input really is actually like a really big deal and quite a good thing. ARUK also allow ECRs to apply for pilot grants, and they're up to £50,000, which is quite a lot of money for a postdoc. And I know people that have had those, and it makes a big impact on their career, because you could use it to fund a technician. So that shows that you've got leadership skills, the ability to apply for money, to run a project, to write a report at the end of it, while you're still doing your postdoc. And building up all these different skill sets and things in your CV is something that you need to do before you take any of the next steps, whether it's into industry, into academia, into working in the charity. You need to show all these different skills. So having this portal and this place where you can go and do all these different things is really great. But also just knowing that ARUK are supporting you. I think because it's a fairly smallish charity with it's lots of money and lots of different things they're doing, but they're small enough that you feel like you can talk to them and you can actually ask them, what sort of funding are you looking to do? How can you support me as an early career researcher? And they will actually listen and help you, apply for these things and also help build your skill set. So I know if we said to ARUK, well, our ECRs are lacking in this one particular skill, we discussed leadership at the working group, and I know they're putting that into the strategy. So just being able to talk to them and actually get things that ECRs really want now, not just what people think ECRs want, it's always shaped by the networks, which is really important.